What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video, and this is the big Nintendo Switch video slash giveaway that you guys have been waiting for. If you follow me over on Twitter, a lot of you guys already know about our 100K giveaway that we're going to be doing here when we hit 100,000 subscribers. So all of the details are on Twitter, but I wanted to go over some of the really cool things that you guys are going to have a chance to win and announce a brand new prize that's going to be given away right here on YouTube on the channel. So I'm very excited about this. So for our giveaway, we are going to be giving away a special edition of Metroid Dread. Yes, the special edition that's so awesome and looks amazing, and it's kind of hard to find out there, and it's not too expensive when it comes to reselling, but we're giving away one of those right now. So that's awesome. Also, one copy on the Nintendo Switch of Sonic Frontiers. This is the surprise Sonic game that came out recently that sold over 2.5 million copies in the first month or so. So off to a good start for Sonic. And then we also have a $50 eShop card that we're going to be giving away. So this is pretty big, but wait, there's a little bit more here, because if we hit our 100,000 subscriber goal by December 25th, we will add in another $50 eShop cards. So let's go ahead and do a little recap here, guys. Two $50 eShop cards totaling $100. Also a special edition of Metroid Dread and a physical copy of Sonic Frontiers. So this is pretty awesome. Now, I do want to announce the big extra thing. I've had some other sponsors chip in when it comes to what to provide for this giveaway on the channel. And we are going to announce here that we have a Nintendo Switch OLED giveaway as well, on top of everything else that I announced here. Goodness gracious, this is going to be an incredible giveaway, multiple winners. It is going to be awesome. So all you have to do to enter to win is be a subscriber here on the channel and check out the link in the description. There will be a link to my Twitter page, or I'll also have it up right here so you can see it. Right here on the page, you can see it, where you can go and follow me on Twitter and enter in there as well. Comment below in terms of things, enter in to win. Check out the link in the description. Check out the link on the page here so you can see what is going down. And let's go ahead and let's get to that 100K. I think it's been a long time coming for this channel, and I really wanted to have this giveaway to present to you guys my thank you for helping me so far on this journey, and also for newcomers as well, as an appreciation for everybody who watches the channel, who's been watching the channel over the years, who just started, who subscribed, who supports. This is a giveaway for all of you guys, so thank you so much for everything. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. We've got some big previews on Fire Emblem Engage. This is the next Fire Emblem game exclusive to Nintendo Switch as a first-party title, and goodness gracious, they have made some significant upgrades to the animation system, to the battling, to the graphics. Everything here looks silky smooth, and it's pretty much a near final build. Now, IGN went hands-on on Fire Emblem Engage, and they called it the final preview, so that's the footage that you guys are seeing, and it looks noticeably better than a lot of the footage that we saw a bit before. So it's a bit cleaner. Whatever they're doing to upload, even with the YouTube compression, is making this look silky smooth. So I like a number of things that was said in the preview, not only on IGN, but on some other major websites as well. And I think that the biggest thing here with Fire Emblem Engage is versatility and ease of use. You have stuff like the information displayed at the bottom of the screen when you're on the overhead map. When you're in a level, you have all that information right there. Instead of having to cycle through it on menus, you can actually just see it right there. And then from that, what you see is that it has these little things, right? Like the little animations. It's not a static image of the characters when they're about to fight or when you're matching up. It actually shows them moving a little bit and kind of going into a battle stance. That stuff is cool. And then it seamlessly transitions into the battle. So this honestly could be the best looking and best playing Fire Emblem game of all time. Now, obviously Fire Emblem has a long, rich history of various characters, And the preview person did question, well, you know what, I don't have the nostalgia for all of these older characters. And I'll be completely honest here, I don't care if some of you guys don't have the nostalgia for the characters that you don't know about when it comes to the Fire Emblem series. I'm happy they're in there, and Nintendo is at least trying to make an effort to let people know about those characters on Fire Emblem World, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some biographies on there when it comes to the information. So I think that having those characters, when it comes down to it, is a good thing for old school fans and also for new fans looking to get into the Fire Emblem series. Now, I will agree with one thing that was said, like, okay, well, not all of these games are even available here in the US, so I definitely understand it from that point of view. But as somebody who's a longtime Fire Emblem fan, this is the type of game that I wanted to have after playing Fire Emblem Heroes on the mobile phones. And I'm like, yeah, this is okay. You get all these cool heroes and everything, but I don't like the gacha system. I don't like a number of different things. And now we actually get a fully featured game with those classic characters, but done in a much better way with far better visuals and far better gameplay and everything that I'd want to see in a Fire Emblem game. And as long as the story holds up, I think that this could easily be the best game or one of the best games in the series based off of the preview on pure gameplay alone. It's the slickest and best that it's ever looked. So very excited for Fire Emblem Engage, and I'm absolutely looking forward to getting my hands on the game. January 20th is when it's launching. Gonna get that expansion pass as well. So what are your thoughts when it comes to Fire Emblem Engage and this new footage? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving into some very exciting news, we've got the latest on the Ys new title for the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and also PlayStation 5. It's called officially Ys 10 Nordics, and it's due out in 2023 in Japan. So Falcom has announced the aforementioned Ys 10 Nordics for PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch, the latest numbered entry in the 35th anniversary title in the Ys action RPG series, will launch officially in 2023 in Japan. And I do want to just state something real quick here, guys. For any franchise, especially a Japanese RPG franchise, to get consistent games and releases for 35 years or 30 years plus, that is an absolute testament to the fans and to the dedication of the developers to stick with it, because it's not like Ys games sell like Pokemon or anything like that. It's not like they sell millions upon millions of copies, and the developers that work on this game truly do love it, and they have absolute passion for the Ys franchise. So I have to give some big love to Falcom and also to Nippon Ichi for continuing this and keeping up with what the fans want. Despite the game not being the biggest seller out there, there's still just enough people that like it just enough for them to make money and for them to invest into bigger and better games. So shout outs to Falcom on this one. I love to hear stuff like this. So let's talk about Ys 10 Nordics. So 4 years has passed since the release of the action RPG Ys 9 Monstrum Nox, which launched for the PlayStation 4 in 2019 to high praise from players in Japan and worldwide. In celebration of the Ys series 35th anniversary, the latest numbered entry, Ys 10 Nordics, will launch for multiple platforms in 2023. The setting is the Northern Sea Obelia Bay, which is made up of countless islands big and small. After completing his adventure in the ancient kingdom of Ys, young adventurer Adal Kristen encounters a maritime people known as Normans in this new land. Who are they, and who are the Greigers, immortal undead who attack humans? The battle system used up until Ys 9 Monstrum Nox has been drastically revamped. The new cross-action system allows for the players to fight using two modes according to the situation. In the speedy solo mode, the player controls one character with the help of automatic attacks and support from their partner. In the combination mode, the player can simultaneously control a series of actions for both characters to take on formidable foes in back and forth combat. Additionally, Ys 10 Nordics will allow you to control a ship for the first time in the series, explore vast oceans using sea maps as your guide, and engage in naval battles against enemy ships in this new feature that adds to the joy of the adventure that the series is known for. Other new systems include the special ability Mana Action, which significantly expands the degree of freedom on fields and in dungeons. Ys 10 Nordics is a brand new adventure set in the Northern Sea Obelia Bay, featuring young adventurer Adal Christian as the protagonist. Please look forward to this latest entry title in the Ys series from the development team that brought you Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana and Ys 9 Monstrum Nox. So they do have some work in progress screenshots. I'm not going to be showing everything here because there's quite a bit of stuff, but I like what I'm seeing with this new combination battle system where you can do solo or combine, and I like the fact that they're adding in other things like some sea warfaring battles as well. So it looks like they're really trying to take the Ys gameplay to the next step, and I have to give it to Falcom. They always try something different, but I think the biggest thing with all of this is the fact that it's going to be multi-platform. Usually they're always with PlayStation first with their new games, and then later it comes to Nintendo Switch. But what I'd like to see, not only with the dual launch and everything with Switch and PlayStation, but also I would like to see a better quality Switch port than what we saw with Ys 9. That one necessarily wasn't great. So I want to see a better quality one, which I think that they're going to have to, because the sales in Japan are blowing up for Switch, and there's going to be a lot of people that want to play Ys 10 on the Nintendo Switch. So they have to make sure they do a better job with the port, because while these graphics are good, it's not anything too crazy when it comes down to it. So let's see how that works out. But either way, I'm excited for Ys 10. I think that it's going to be a fantastic title, just like Ys 8 was. I'm actually playing Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana again on the PS5, and it's fantastic on there. So if it's a good Switch port, I'll definitely be buying it on the Nintendo Switch and also on PlayStation 5 and support Falcom like I always do. So what are your thoughts on Ys 10 Nordics for PlayStation and Nintendo Switch? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. We finally got some new information on Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden on the newer systems here. So Atlas has been kind of tight-lipped about this one, but we finally got some more information here. So Atlas has detailed the new features that will be available in the upcoming console and PC ports of Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden, which include high-resolution graphics, that's good, the ability to choose your difficulty level from the start, that's also good, quick save, that's incredibly good, and an album feature for Persona 4 Golden. And we all love albums, don't we? So the company announced that each game will cost 1,980 yen in Japan, which is likely equivalent to $19.99. So it's going to be a $20 game a piece for each one of these, which makes sense once you see the screenshots and what's going on here. Obviously, this is not some type of big upgrade over what we've already got, but it is going to be, 1080p or higher depending on what system it's on, and also 60 frames per second too. So that's definitely a good thing. So let's talk about this. Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden have been reborn from their original versions with high resolution graphics, allowing you to enjoy the game with vividly high definition visuals and smooth controls. Another thing with the difficulty, guys, it says choose your difficulty from the start. The difficulty level that you were able to select from the second playthrough can now be chosen from when you start the game, which is obviously very big, so you don't have to play the game again just to get a difficulty level. Since difficulty levels does not affect the development of the story, very easy or easy are recommended for players who just want to enjoy the story, which is going to be big for playability in these days because a lot of people just play RPGs on easy to get through them. Now, next up, quick save. In addition to save points, you can now save your game at any time with quick save, which is incredibly important for these type of RPGs that are hours upon hours on end. You can spend hundreds of hours in these RPGs. A quick save option is absolutely needed, even though that most of the systems support some type of quick resume or put it in sleep, or you can do like quick resume on the Xbox Series, but it's good to have it built in as well. Now, the album feature for Persona 4 Golden. A new function has been added to Persona 4 Golden, which allows you to look back on the previous scenes from the album in your room. You can also choose different answers from those you selected when you first played the scene. So that's obviously good, so you can kind of see everything that went on there. Now, Persona 3 Portable is due out for the Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam and Microsoft Store, and Persona 4 Golden for the Xbox Series, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC via Microsoft Store on January 19th, 2023. Both titles will also be available on Xbox Game Pass as well. So that's going to be a pretty nice treat for those who already subscribe to Game Pass to get these games. And no, there's not a physical copy of the games, guys. I'm terribly sorry about this. I get this question all the time. No, there is no physical copy of Persona 3 and Persona 4, which is a shame because I'd be willing to spend up to $100 for a special edition of Persona 3 and Persona 4 bundled together, or $60 or something like that for physical copies. I'd be willing to spend if they were willing to make it. But I think Atlas is underestimating the type of demand that they have for a physical Nintendo Switch copy of these games. So I think that that is very unfortunate, considering both of these games launched on platforms where physical media was still a thing. Like, it was still popular with the PSP and also with the Vita, and the fact that they don't have that cartridge again for Persona 3 and Persona 4 is extremely unfortunate, and I'm hoping that at some point they reconsider. So what are your thoughts on this when it comes to all the different upgrades to Persona 3 and Persona 4 coming to the systems early 2023? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. We've got some exciting new footage and details for Octopath Traveler 2, an RPG that I'm sure many fans are going to absolutely love. So let's talk about this a little bit more, because this is by far the best looking HD 2D game I have ever seen in my life, and it seems like Square Enix just ups the ante each time, from Live Alive, Triangle Strategy, all these different games, and now Octopath Traveler 2 comes out, and it's like, whoa, look at this. Now, this game is a brand new entry in the Octopath Traveler series, first installment of which initially released in 2018 and sold over 3 million copies worldwide. That is huge for an HD 2D game. Now, it takes the series' HD 2D graphics, a fusion of retro pixel art and 3D CG, to even greater heights. In the world of Solistia, 8 new travelers venture forth into an exciting new era, and I think that's very important that they say 8 new travelers, so you don't feel that you have to play Octopath Traveler 1 in order to enjoy this game, because it's new characters, new area, new everything. But I'm pretty sure there might be some common ties to the first game, but it's not going to freeze you out if you didn't play the first game. Now, where will you go? What will you do? Whose tale will you bring to life? Every path is yours to take. Embark on an adventure all your own. New world, new tales. The story takes place in Solistia, a land comprising of eastern and western continent divided by the sea. It's a bustling era wherein large vessels navigate busy sea routes, and the power of steam gives birth to new technology. Some people thrill to glamorous stars of the stage and industry, while others are brought to tears by war, plague, and poverty. In this faraway realm, 8 travelers hailing from different regions venture forth for their own reasons, step into their shoes, and explore the land as you see fit. So we've got some new screenshots, of course, which look absolutely incredible, and the art is awesome as well. Now, there is a lot more information on the characters, the settings, and the details of these two with this new footage, so if you guys want to read that, it is on Gematsu. But I am just terribly excited to get into Octopath Traveler 2. I love the first game. I felt that it was an incredible game and something new when it comes to the RPG genre and what they are trying to do with the HD 2D, fusing it with some of the graphics and what they did. It was just awesome. So to see where HD 2D is, at least at that point, because if you compare Octopath Traveler 1 to Octopath Traveler 2 a number of years later, man, it's almost a night and day difference how much better they've gotten, especially with the backgrounds. I think that's the biggest change that they've done with the upgrades to the HD 2D engine, which is Unreal Engine 4, but of course modified to what they want. So this is awesome. This is incredible new footage, and I'm excited to see more, and I just want to play the game. February can't get here soon enough, because it is going to be rocking with Octopath Traveler 2. Now remember, guys, Octopath Traveler 2 is due out for the PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on February 24th, 2023. So what do you guys think about this new footage and information on Octopath Traveler 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, guys. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. We've got a release date for these classic games, and also a refresher on the awesome updates that's coming to this game. If you're a Mega Man Battle Network fan, this is the essential game to pick up. So Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection will launch officially on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam on April 14th, 2023, Capcom has announced. Now, the PlayStation 4 and Switch versions will be available both physically and digitally for $59.99, or as 2 separate volumes digitally for $39.99. And this is how you get it done and get me to get into this, because I was never a huge Mega Man Battle Network guy, but a physical for $60 with all these different games on there, that to me is a collector's item. That's something that's probably not going to be around in 10 years from now. You're not going to be able to see that, and it's probably going to be worth a lot more. So absolutely. And if you pack in the online multiplayer that you're doing, you pack in all the different extra features, that is a buy instantly, for me at least. Now, let's talk about this a little bit more when it comes to pricing and bonuses. So experience all 10 mainline Mega Man Battle Network titles complete with previously exclusive battle chips and long-awaited net battles that you can enjoy alongside friends and other players worldwide. Pre-orders are available right now on the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection bundle at an MSRP of $59.99, which includes 2 additional skins for the launcher screen and music tracks to be enjoyed in the music player. Digital editions of volumes 1 and 2 can also be purchased separately for $39.99. Now let's talk about these online features. So join MegaMan.exe and fellow NetNavi operators around the world to save the interconnected world of Net Society. With the collection's online features, players can use room codes to have private battles with friends, join casual battles and others online, or strive for the Net Battler nobility in ranked matches. Net battlers looking to mix things up can also choose from different sets of battle rules, such as wagering chips and real thing battles, the best of 3 brawl triple battles introduced in Mega Man Battle Network 3, or return of version battles from Mega Man Battle Network 4. Players on the hunt for specific battle chips can trade with friends and fellow net battlers across the globe. Got some Pokemon action going on there. Now, in addition to exchanging collected battle chips from the series, players can trade MegaMan.exe styles to customize their look and swap Navi customizer programs to make MegaMan.exe even stronger. Players can download rare battle chips that were previously available primarily at promotional events in Japan, which is awesome. 15 downloadable battle chips can be accessed via the Mega Man screen in each game. I love that they're throwing that in there as well. Now, you can also watch Mega Man NT Warrior online for free. To celebrate the arrival of Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, stay tuned for a Mega Man Marathon. Seasons 1 and 2 of the Mega Man NT Warrior animated series will be re-released for free on the Capcom USA Twitch channel and uploaded to the Mega Man YouTube channel in early 2023. So, awesome stuff there. Remember, you get 10 excellent games here. So yeah, you get quite a number of different things here, and there's even more information if you don't know about it. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection is going to be an awesome kind of just accumulation of all the different games for people to play and enjoy, especially with the online play. So I'm happy for Mega Man Battle Network fans out there, because they have been waiting for something with this series for like a decade plus now at this point. So I'm very happy that it's finally happening, and for myself, I'm very happy there's a physical edition, because I'm going to cop that. So what are your thoughts on all the different topics here that we discussed, guys, when it comes to Fire Emblem and our huge giveaway, Persona 3, Octopath, a lot of great RPG news? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell, and we will see you for the next video. Peace.